Hello dear students, the most awaited video CSAT 2020 solutions and explanation is here. Right, I know you were waiting for this video since yesterday. I got a bit late, but we were actually typing all the questions, so I didn't want to do the scanned copy kind of thing of question paper. So I just wanted all the questions to be written in front of me. So we were actually typing all the questions, and after that we were like making all these graphics and all for you guys. So this time friends, I have seen the question paper. The question paper is not that tough, because from yesterday only I was listening the question paper is tough, but the question paper is not that tough, and I can clearly say if you have followed my lectures in YouTube, right, then obviously you would be able to solve around 30 to 35 questions very easily, right? If you have followed my lectures in the YouTube, then 30 to 35 questions you can solve very easily, because obviously this time they have also repeated their patterns, right? The patterns of last 3-4 years they have also repeated this time. So from 30 to 35 questions you can easily get from the question paper to clear your cutoff if you have followed my lectures, right? And if I talk about the analysis of the question paper, around 35 questions were from basic numeracy or quantitative aptitude, right? And around 8 to 10 questions are from GMA. 10 questions approx you can say are from basic reasoning, and this time they have given the weightage to data sufficiency. They have asked around 8 questions from data sufficiency, 7 to 8 questions from data sufficiency. Data sufficiency means what? The questions which are there, I mean, statement number 1 is sufficient to answer the question, statement number 2 alone is sufficient to answer this question, or statement number 1 and statement number 2 together are sufficient to answer this question. These type of questions are coming under the topic of data sufficiency, right? So this time they have increased the weightage of data sufficiency. So obviously the question paper is balanced, and I can say the question paper is from easy to moderate, right? From easy to moderate. This is not at all a tough question paper. The question paper is from easy to moderate, and I will be solving around 50 questions for you in this video, right? And all the 50 questions will be from like easy to moderate, and 1 or 2 questions are really tough, right? 1 or 2 questions are tough. And friends, I'll be telling you, this was the question paper where most familiar questions are there, and you need to solve the familiar question first. And you know, from yesterday also I'm getting the comments on my YouTube channel that like with the help of these videos I would be able to clear the CSAT. And from today also, I mean since morning also I have got around 50 calls where the students are saying, sir, thank you so much for your videos. With the help of your videos I would be able to clear my CSAT. So friends, if you really want to clear the CSAT this time, because UPSC is now asking the questions which are actually based on the set patterns, right? So please try to work on those patterns, right? And obviously thinking is also important. And this time like 3-4 questions are there which are not which are actually very much typical type of questions that I don't expect from CSAT, but I don't expect from UPSC in fact. But yes, they have asked. It is their discretion. Whatever they may ask, they can ask, right? But this time the question paper was not tough, because from yesterday only I'm listening the question paper is really tough, but it is not tough. It is from easy to moderate level, right? Only 1 or 2 questions are difficult in this question paper, but that happens all the years, right? That happens like in every year. So don't worry about it. Please go through the solution, right? Let's talk about the solution, everyone. So let's talk about question number 1. This question belongs to which topic? Obviously direction sense, right? Let me mention the topic also. Direction sense, or you can say general mental ability, GMA, right? So question is saying a man walks down the backside of his house. Okay, straight 25 meters, then turns to the right and walks 50 meters again. Then he turns towards left and again walks 25 meters. If his house faces to the east, see everyone, this is important. If his house faces to the east, right? So, okay, just draw this figure. This is north, this is south, this is east, and this is west, right? House is faces towards the east, right? Let's say this is the starting point. Fine. Question says a man walks down to the back side of his house. Back side means he is moving towards west, the opposite to his house. Fine. So he is moving towards west. 25 meters he has traveled. Fine. Then turns right. Okay, right will be towards north. And he moves 50 meters. Okay, he walks 50 meters. Fine. And then he turns towards left. Okay, left means if he is facing towards the north, then left will be towards west. Fine. Okay. So walks 25 meters. Okay. Question says, if his house faces to the east, what is his direction from the starting point? So starting point is this. So his direction is what? His direction is northwest, right everyone? He is here. Starting point is here. So his direction is what? Northwest. Right? The correct answer is northwest. Right? Okay. Now let's move to another question. And friends, this question is what? This question is actually a very simple question. And what time does it take? I mean, how many seconds would you like to devote on this question? I think this question, after reading this question will hardly take around 40-50 seconds of your, right? Maximum. After reading this question, let's say you are taking 1 minute to read this question, let's say, right? To read and to comprehend. Fine. Let's say you are taking 1 minute. So this question takes on an average around 2 minutes of your, right? This is a simple one and this question is taking 2 minutes of your, in fact less than 2, but at the max it will take 2 minutes. That's it, right? At the max it will take 2 minutes maximum, right? Okay. Now let's move to another one. Two statements are given followed by two conclusions. Okay, fine. See everybody, this question comes in the category of data sufficiency, DS, right? Data sufficiency. Fine. Question says all numbers are divisible by 2, all numbers are divisible by 3. Okay. Conclusion number 1, all numbers are divisible by 6. Okay. Conclusion number 2, all numbers are divisible by 4. Okay. See everyone, we have to use both the two sentences. Fine. And based on the two sentences, the two conclusions are given, right? So if we are using both the two sentences, then obviously conclusion number 1 is correct, because if a number is divisible by 2 and simultaneously it is divisible by 3, then obviously it is divisible by 6, right? So only conclusion 1 is correct. Fine. A option is the right choice. Only conclusion 1 is correct, right? So this question, it is taking only like 30 to 40 seconds of your, at the max, right? 30 to 40 seconds at the max, right? Not more than this, right? Okay. Very simple question. Fine. Now let's move to another one. Again, the question is like from DS category, data sufficiency. Okay. The question is saying two statements are given followed by the two conclusions. Okay. All cats are dogs. Okay. All cats are black. Okay. All cats are dogs. See everyone. All cats are dogs, right? So let's say this is cat and this is dog, right? There are two ovals. The smaller one is of cat and the bigger one is of dog, right? So from the first statement we can say this, right? This is from the first statement. Okay. All cats are dog. And from the second statement, question is saying all cats are black. Okay. So if we are merging the second statement to this statement, then we are having two possibility. The first one is, the question is saying all cats are black. Now we are using both of them. So question is saying all cats are black. So it can be this also, all cats are black, right? Or it can be this also, right? It can be this also. So cat inside the dog, and black is, let's say, the bigger one, right? Fine. So both the possibility are there. The first is this and the second is this. By using both the statements, we are having two possibilities, right? Now, the first statement says all dogs are black. The first statement says all dogs are black. See everyone, the first conclusion says all dogs are black. So first conclusion is correct in this Venn diagram, but this is not correct in this Venn diagram, right? Now similarly, second conclusion says some dogs are not black. Some dogs are not black. So second conclusion is correct here, but it is not correct here, right? So one conclusion correct in one diagram and another conclusion is correct in another diagram, right? So here both the conclusion are not definitely correct, because you know the correct conclusion is true for all the diagrams. You know everyone, the correct conclusion is true for all the diagrams, but here no any conclusion is correct for all the diagrams. So no any conclusion is definitely correct, right? Because the question is saying which of the above conclusion logically follows from the two given statements disregarding commonly known facts, right? So neither conclusion 1 nor conclusion 2, right? Okay, all right. Now let's move to another one. This question again takes around 50 seconds, right? 50 seconds to 1 minute, I can say 50 to 60 seconds, right? Maximum, at the max, not more than this, right? Okay. Now let's move to another one. Okay. Consider the following sequence of numbers. This question you can say belongs to GMA, general mental ability, normal, right? Or based on a very common sense also, right? Fine. If you don't want to categorize it under any category, then you can say this question belongs to common sense, right? Question says consider the following sequence of numbers. How many odd numbers followed by the odd number in the above sequence? How many odd number, right? Let's start from here. How many odd number? The first odd number is this, second odd number is this, third odd number is this, fourth odd number is this, and then odd number is this, and this, and this, and this, and this, right? Question is saying how many odd numbers followed by the odd numbers, right? So 5 is followed by 1, yes. So 5 is fulfilling the condition. 1 is followed by 4, not fulfilling. 7 is followed by 3, yes, fulfilling the condition. 3 is followed by 9, yes, fulfilling the condition. 9 is following by 8, which is an even number, leave it. 5 is odd number, 5 is followed by 7, yes, fulfilling the condition. 7 is not followed by odd number. 3 is followed by 1, fulfilling the condition. Okay, 1 is followed by 5, fulfilling the condition. 5 is followed by 8, not fulfilling the condition. 3 is followed by 8, no. 5 is followed by 2, no. 3 is followed by 4, no. And 9 is followed by 6, no. Right? So, just count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, everyone? The answer is 6, B option. Okay, everyone? B option is the correct one. Right? A very simple question, right? A very, very simple question. Fine. So, how much time you would devote to this question? Again, I guess 30 to 40 seconds, right? Or 50 seconds, or let's say 1 minute, right? At the max 1 minute, not more than that, right? At the max 1 minute. Okay. Now let's move to another one. Okay. A is 16th from the left. This question belongs to number ranking. Right. Number ranking is a topic of GMA, General Mental Ability, right? A is 16th from the left end in a row of boys and V is 18th from the right end. Okay, fine. A is 16th from the left end. So here A is 16th. So before A 15 more boys are there, right? Okay. Now after that, V is 18th from the right end. Okay, fine. Here V. So after that, how many boys are there? 17 more boys are there, right? Okay. G is 11th from A towards the right. Okay, G is 11th from A towards the right and third from V towards the right. Okay, so third from V, right? So V is 18th, right? V is 18th, then 17th, then 16th, and then 15th, right? So 15th is G, right? So after G, how many boys are there? After G, if G is 15th from the right end, then after G, 14 boys are there, right? All right. Okay. Okay. G is 15th from the right end, and after that, 14 more boys are there. Fine. And again, one more information, G is 11th from A. So G is 11th, right? So V and then 4. So obviously 7 boys are here, right? 7 plus 4 is 11. So 7 boys are here, right? So everybody, how many boys are there in the row, right? So see, these are 18 boys, right, total. These are 7 boys total, right? And these are 16 boys total, right? So just add them, right? So 16 and 18, 34, 34 and 7, 41, right? 41 boys are there, right? Okay, everyone, 41. The correct answer is B, 41, right? How much time you will be taking solving this question? Around 70-80 seconds, 80 seconds I should write, right? Or 1 to 1.5 minutes I can say, right? Okay, everyone, maximum time I'm talking about, right? Maximum time. Okay, maximum, right? All right, now let's move to another one. Okay, again, 3 statements. This question again belongs to data sufficiency, right? Okay. 3 statements S1, S2 and S3 are given below, followed by a question. C is younger than D but older than A and B. Okay, C is younger than D. Okay, this is D and this is, let's say, C, and this is A and this is B, right? Okay, fine. Right. First statement, fine. The second is saying S2 is saying D is oldest. So from the first statement, I mean from S1 also you can say D is oldest, right? S2 is saying D is oldest, so S2 has no value, right? Now talk about S3. A is older than B. S3 is saying A is older than B. So if S3 is saying A is older than B, then if we merge S1 and S3, A is older than B, then obviously we can say B is the youngest, right? If we merge first S1 and S3, then this figure will be like this. We don't have any comparison between A and C, right? If we merge, no. C is younger than D but older than A and B. Yeah, C is older than A and B. So if we merge S1 and S3, we got to know who is the youngest and who is the oldest and what is the order of their ages, right? Okay, fine. Now the question is, who among A, B, C, D is the youngest? Then obviously B is the youngest, right? That we have already discussed. B is the youngest, right everyone? Fine. So this question will take around 40 to 50 seconds of your, that's it, right? 40 to 50 seconds of your, right? The ideal solving time for this question is 40 to 50 seconds maximum I'm talking about, right? The youngest is B. So S1 and S3 together are sufficient to answer this question. Which option is there? Option is D. The correct answer is D option. Right everyone? S1 and S3 are together sufficient to answer this question, right? Very simple question, friends. It's actually a very simple question, right? Now let's move to another one. Okay. Question is saying how many integers are there between 1 to 100 which have 4 as digit but not divisible by 4. See everyone, if we talk about, or if we write from 1 to 100, if we write from 1 to 100, 4 appears 20 times, right? So 4 appears 20 times, but in 44, 4 appears 2 times, right? In 44, 4 appears twice, right? In 44, 4 appears twice. It means total 19 numbers are there which has 4 as digit, right? Total 90 numbers are there which has 4 as digit, right? And if you don't know it, I can write the numbers also for you, right? For example, I mean, if you want me to write the numbers for you, then obviously I can write the numbers for you. No problem in that, right everyone? See, 4, 14, 24, and this up to 94, right? So these are 10 numbers, right? And from 40, 41 to 49, right? So these are again 10 numbers, right? But here the problem is 44 is coming to this also and 44 is coming to this also, right? So 44, like here 10 plus 10 is 20, but 44 is common to both of them, both of the sets, right? So 44 will be considered only in one set. So one set will be having 10 numbers and another from which we are omitting 44. So that set will be having only 9 numbers. So total we are having 10 plus 9, 19 numbers, right? So question, I mean, I have already said total 19 numbers are there which has 4 as digits. Fine. Okay, now how many integers are there which have 4 as digits but not divisible by 4? Okay everyone, if we talk about the numbers which are divisible by 4, right? Okay, so the numbers which are divisible by 4 is like 4, 24, 64, 84, and obviously 44 now we are considering because we have to consider it once, be it here or be it like in 40s. So in 40s, if we talk about 40, 44 and 48, right? Again 44 is getting repeated, right? So we have to omit 44 from one set. So let me remove it from this set, right? So how many numbers? 4 here and 3 here, right? So total 7 numbers. So total 7 numbers are there which are divisible by 4, and here 4 is also, 4 also is the digit, right? So total there are 19 numbers, and out of those 19, 7 are divisible by 4. Question is saying which have 4 as digit but not divisible by 4, right? So 19 minus 7, this is 12, right everyone? The answer is 12. Okay, 12 is there in the options? Yes, it is there in the option, C option, right? And this question belongs to what? This question belongs to number system, right? The favorite topic of UPSC, right? Number system. Okay, the correct answer is 12. Alright everyone, fine. This is the favorite topic of UPSC, right? Alright, now let's move to another one. And yes, ideal solving time for this question, I guess for this question it will be like taking around 1.5 to 2 minutes, right? So I'm taking the maximum time. The maximum time is 2 minutes. At the max 2 minutes, right? At the max 2 minutes. That's it. Not more than that, right? Okay. After that, the question is this question belongs to the topic average, which is quantitative aptitude, right? Okay. The average age of a teacher and 3 students is 20 years. Okay. If all the 3 students are of same age and the difference between the age of teacher and each student is 20 years. Okay, fine. It means what? Let's say A, B, C are the teacher and A, B, C are the student and T is a teacher. Let's say like this, right? So the question is saying all the students are of the same age and the teacher is like all the students plus 20. I mean the one of the students age plus 20 years, right? Okay, so this is the situation, right? All the students are of same age and the teacher is a student's age plus 20 years. Fine. Now the average age of all the 4 is what? It is 20 years given, right? So the sum of their ages will be what? The sum of their ages will be 20 into 4, right? So this is what? 4x plus 20. So 4x plus 20 is equal to 80. Then 4x is equal to 60. Then x is equal to what? 15, right? So all the students are of 15 years and age of teacher is what? 15 plus 20, right? Which is 35. Right everyone? So this is 35. Clear? Okay. So all the students are of 15 years and the teacher is 35 years. This question will hardly take, maximum 1 minute. That's it. Around 40-50 seconds, but I'm writing maximum 1 minute. Not more than that, right? At the max 1 minute. Okay. Now let's move to another one. Okay. After that, the question is saying this question belongs to what? This question belongs to, you can say profit and loss or percentage, right? Question is saying a man bought a car and sold it for 3 lakhs. If he incurred a loss of 20%, then how much did he spend to buy the car, right? Everyone, if he lost 20%, it means what? Loss of 20% means selling price SP is 80% of CP, right? SP is 80% of CP. Fine. So 80% of CP is equal to SP. So SP is equal to 80% of CP, and which is given as SP is given as 3 lakhs, right? So SP is 3 lakhs. 80% of CP is 3 lakhs. Then what is 100% of CP? 80% of CP is 3 lakhs. Then what is 100% of CP? So 3 lakhs by 80 into 100, right? Okay, that's it. So this is 3,75,000. Right everyone? This is 3,75,000. Fine. D option is correct, and yes, I won't take more than 30 to 40 seconds to solve this question. Maximum 30 seconds. Maximum. In fact, I will take around 10 seconds to solve this question. That's it. Right? But maximum 30 seconds you should give to this question, not more than this. Right? Maximum 30 seconds. That's it. Okay. Now let's move to another one. Again DS. This time data interpretation they have asked like very much. Alright, no problem. Two statements S1 and S2 are given below with regard to 4 numbers P, Q, R, S followed by a question. R is greater than P and Q as well. Okay. So this is R. and this is P and Q. Okay, S is not the largest one. S is not the largest one. Okay, fine. So we don't know where is S. So let me write S over here, right? So I don't know where S should be there. I mean, S has to be there. So among the four numbers P, Q, R, S, which one is the largest? Which one is the largest? So obviously R is the largest, and both the statements are required to answer this question. Both the statements are required, right? S1 and S2 together are sufficient to answer this question, but neither S1 alone nor S2 is sufficient to answer this question. Yes, correct answer is C. And I will take to solve this question, I will take around 30 seconds to solve this question maximum, right? The ideal solving time for this question is 30 seconds maximum, not more than that, right everyone? Maximum 30 seconds. Okay, now let's move to another one. Okay, again DS. Oh great, this time data sufficiency they have asked, you know. So please friends, work on data sufficiency also. By the way, they all are maximum these questions belong to reasoning, or you can say common sense also, but please work on data sufficiency also. By the way, now let's talk about the solution. N is a prime number. Okay, N is a prime number. N leaves a remainder of 1 when it is divisible by 4. Okay, so N is a prime number and leaves a remainder of 1 when it is divided by 4. Okay, fine. Question: if N is a unique natural number between 10 to 20, see everyone, there are two statements, right? S1 and S2, and they are talking about N is between 10 and 20, right? N is between 10 and 20, N is a prime number and leaves a remainder 1 when it is divided by 4. So obviously N has to be the form of 4 and plus 1, right? So any multiple of 4 plus 1, right? And N is lying between 10 to 20, right? So how many multiples of 4 are there between 10 to 20? Between 10 to 20, 12, 16 and 20, right? So 20 is not there, it won't be considered. 12 and 16 will be considered, then add 1 to them, right? You will be getting 13 and you will be getting 17, right? And unfortunately both are prime, right everyone? So if N is lying between 10 to 20 and N is giving 1 as remainder when it is divided by 4, then N can be 13 or 17. But the question is saying, see everyone, the question is saying N is a unique natural number. N is a unique natural number, right? But here you are not getting N as unique, right? Here you are getting two natural numbers which are satisfying the given condition, right? So it means what? It means we are not getting the answer even we are using both the statements together, right? So the correct answer is D. S1 and S2 together are not sufficient to answer this question, are not sufficient. Fine. So correct answer is D, right everyone? And for this question, maximum I will be taking around 30 to 40 seconds, maximum 40 seconds, not more than that, right? Maximum 40 seconds. Clear? Okay. All right. Now let's move to another one. Okay, that's great. Again, data sufficiency. Again, data sufficiency. All right. Two statements S1 and S2 are given below with regard to two numbers followed by a question. Two numbers with regard to two numbers, right? Their product is 21 and their sum is 10. Okay, two numbers, their product is 21. See everyone, we never know the two numbers are positive or negative or what, but the two numbers are there, right? Their product is 21. So the number can be 1. If we write the factors of 21, so they can be 1, 3, 7, 21, right? So if they are talking about two numbers, so two numbers can be 121, right? Or two number can be 7 into 3, right? Or We don't know they are positive or negative, so they can be -1 or -21 or -7 or -3, they can be also there, right? We never know where they are positive or negative. But in the second statement they are saying their sum is 10. Yes, if they are talking about their sum, so their sum is 10, so obviously 7 plus 3 is 10 and 7 into 3 is 21, right? Okay, now we won't be considering the negative terms because the question is saying their sum is 10, right? So okay, so the numbers are 7 into 3. I mean, what are the two numbers? The two numbers are 7 and 3, and both the statement together are sufficient to answer this question. One alone is not sufficient to answer this question, right everyone? Option C is correct. S1 and S2 together are sufficient to answer this question, but neither S1 nor S2 alone is sufficient to answer this question, right? Okay, so for this question I will be taking maximum 30 seconds to solve this question. Maximum 30 seconds, right? Not more than that. Okay, maximum 30, maximum I'm talking about. In fact, I can solve this question in around 10 seconds only, 10 to 15, maximum 10 to 15 seconds. But I'm considering your this thing also, because I'm solving this question in my in my study room, but you have solved this question inside the examination hall. Then obviously there is a difference. I'm sitting in a relaxed mood. I'm watching IPL, CSK versus Kings 11 Punjab, right? So I'm very relaxed, fine. But yes, you must have solved this question inside the examination hall, right? Okay, fine. So now let's move to another one. Fine. Okay, again this question, yeah, this is a type of question which CSAT is asking, right? Last year also they have asked, and this year also they are asking. So this symbol I am using as X, fine. So X, 1X, 5X, XX, X1, XX, fine. What they have done, they have added them, right? So this is 3 times X plus 1 is giving you X, right, as unit, fine. So 4 times, I'm sorry, it is 4 times X, right? It is 4 times X. So 4 times X plus 1 is giving you X as unit, fine. So please now use the options to solve this question, fine. So 2 into 4 is what? 2 into, if we are like using the first option, 2. 2 into 4 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9, which is not giving you 2 as unit. Leave it. 3 into 4. 3 into 4 is 12. 12 plus 1 is giving you 3, right? 12 plus 1 is 13. 13 is giving you 3 as unit, fine. So obviously the correct answer is, the value of X is 3, right? The correct answer is 3, right? Now please, for your satisfaction, check 2 more options. 4 into 4 is what? 16. 16 plus 1, 17. 17, for 17 the unit digit is not 4. Leave it. 5 into 4, 20. 20 plus 1 is 21. So for 21 the unit digit is not 5. Leave it, right? So correct answer is 3, right? Very simple question, right everyone? I will hardly take 20 to 25 seconds to solve this question. Maximum 25 seconds, that's it. And you will be solving this question with the help of the options, that's it. No other technique is there. With the help of options, right? Just objective approach, and you can say this question belongs to GMA or this question belongs to common sense, right? Okay, fine, this question belongs to common sense, right? See everyone, till now I never got such question which I won't prefer to solve that in the examination hall, right? So all the questions till now which I have got, I'll solve inside the examination hall, because these questions are actually very easy, right? And you must be feeling it, okay, these questions are actually easy, right? They are not at all tough, right? But yes, we don't know the right approach, how to solve them, how to solve these questions. We always try to find a formula for every type of question, which is not at all required. You just have to use your brain, right? You can do anything. Your brain can do anything here, right? So now please move to another question. Okay, question is saying, this question is again belongs to common sense, right? Or you can say puzzle type of question. right? Common sense. Okay, question says if you have two straight sticks of length 7.5 feet and 3.25 feet, okay, what is the minimum length can you measure? See everyone, 7.5, okay, so let's say this is 7.5, okay, and let's say this is 3.25, right? Let's say this is another stick of 3.25. Okay, fine. So just put one stick on the top of other, right? Right, one above the other, and take a mark, right? And then again put this stick above this stick and take a mark, right? So this is 3.25 and this is again 3.25, right? So so from here to here 3.25 and plus 3.25, so I mean twice of 3.25, so this becomes 6.5, right? So what is left? This total is what? 7.5. So take a mark over here. So this represents 1, right? 1 feet. It is 1 feet, I'm sorry, not 1 centimeter or not 1 inch, it is 1 feet. Fine. So by using these two sticks you can measure 1 feet, I guess, which is the minimum one, right? Which is the minimum one. I personally feel 1 feet is the right answer, right? I don't know what is the correct answer, but I would go with 1 feet. Fine. 1 foot, in fact, I should say. And friends, the chances of error are there in this video solution. I can say around like if I'm solving around 50 questions, then 2-3 questions may go wrong, right? And I'm inviting your feedbacks for the correction. If you are finding any mistake in this solution, I mean in these solutions, then you can write straight to me, and I would love to answer your queries, right, everyone? See, also because I'm also a human being, I also commit errors, right? I'm just as you guys only. I'm also I just want to become a student throughout my life. I can learn from anyone, right? If you write, then obviously I will respond, right? If it is my mistake, then obviously I'll accept it and I'll try to correct it. And if it is yours, then I will rectify you, right? Fine. So this discussion would be for betterment, feedback would be for betterment, right? So I'm inviting your feedbacks, right, everyone? And I'm very much open to the discussion. Fine. Any question, if you find like, if you feel like here I have committed some mistake, then please you may like take those mistakes to my knowledge, please, everyone, right? Okay, fine. So this question, I mean this question would take around 15 to 20 seconds. That's it, right? At the max, right? Or you can like repeatedly come to this question. If you are not very much I mean confident about your solution, you can come to this question again, and you can think this question again in round 2, right? But I would go with C. Maybe I'm wrong, but I would go with C. Till now, I mean, I'm inside the examination hall with the pressure of examination, I will mark C, right? Now let's move to another one. This slide talks about our upcoming programs, right, everyone? So like we are going to start PubAt Foundation 2021 by Ashutosh Pandey sir. So PubAt Foundation is our actually flagship program that we are going to start it again from 15th of October, right? So 15th October we are going to start this program once again. This is actually our flagship program, PubAt Foundation by Ashutosh Pandey sir. And then obviously PubAt test series for mains examination for mains 2020 and for mains 2021 also. And then PubAt QRP. QRP is what? QRP is actually quality revision program where sir will be discussing around the last 12 years questions, and sir will be giving you the tips how to improve your answer writing, like how to, what is the approach to be followed for the PubAt questions, right? And this time we are going to start one more program, which is ethics, right? Okay, and essay writing is also going to be start very soon, and mains test series, right everyone? This time we are going to start with mains test series also. That program we have already run. I mean, test series actually we didn't run, but we have run daily answer writing practice session in our Telegram channel, and that program was named as mains booster program, right? So mains booster program we have already run, and from 11th October we are going to start a test series which is mains test series. Here, like, with the complete calendar is given on our website. You may go and check the calendar. The complete session plan is is there, like what are the tests and what are the topics which will be covered, right? And friends, like in our Telegram channel, you can also check the evaluated copy of the aspirants, like who were there in our mains booster program. The mains booster program was free. It was free daily answer writing session, right? So like the kind of comments that we give to the students and the way we evaluate the copy, everything is available on the Telegram channel. You may like go and check it out. Fine. And one more program which is CSAT. This is my program, right? So I will be teaching CSAT. So very soon we are going to start with CSAT also, right? So these are the programs that actually I wanted to know. I wanted to let you know about all these programs. So friends, if you are really interested in these programs, you may join us, right? And yes, I can guarantee you about the quality of the program, right? You must have seen my CSAT lectures. You must have seen the PubEd lectures by Ashutosh sir, right? So quality is guaranteed, that I can say, right? So everyone, now let's talk about the next question. Okay, this question is very good. This question is from number system, and in number system also, this question belongs to summation n, right? From number system, this question belongs to summation n, right? The question is saying one page is torn from a booklet whose pages are numbered in the usual manner starting from the first page as 1. The sum of the numbers on the remaining pages is 195, right? The torn page contains which of the following numbers? See everyone, you just see this number 195, right? So in the page, I mean in the booklet, what happens? The first page is numbered as 1. The second page is numbered as what? 2 and 3, right? In fact, here the first page is numbered as 1, 2. The question is saying from the first page as 1, 2. Okay, so first page is numbered as 1, 2, right? Second page is numbered as 3, 4. Third page is numbered as 5, 6. Fourth is numbered as 7, 8, right? And so on. Fine. And here the sum of the pages, like, right? The sum of the pages 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 up to some number is equal to 195, right? Okay. Up to some numbers is equal to 195, right? So here we need to find what? We need to find the sum of which number is close to 195. The summation of which number is close to 195, right everyone? The summation of which number is starting from 1 is close to 195. So summation of n is what? Summation of n is nn plus 1 divided by 2, right? nn plus 1 divided by 2. This concept we actually discussed in our video tutorial, right? Fine. In our course, we discussed this concept very, in a very systematic way. Fine. So summation n is nn plus 1 divided by 2. Suppose that we need to add 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. We know the answer. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 is what? 10, right? So sigma 4 is what? Sigma 4 is 4 into 5, nn plus 1 divided by 2. So which is coming as 10, right? So this is the process, right? So here I'm just doing hit and trial for you. Sigma 20 is what? Sigma 20 is 20 into 21 divided by 2, right? So this is what? This is 210, right everyone? So sigma 20 is 210. Fine. So what is sigma 19? Sigma 19 is what? 19 into 20 divided by 2. So this is 190. So sigma 19 is 190 and sigma 20 is 210, right? So this must be what? This must be sigma 20. See everyone, this must be sigma 20, right? Because 2 pages are missed. So actual sum must be more than 195, right? Since 2 pages are missed. So this must be sigma 20, and sigma 20 is what? 210. So ideal sum has to be 210, but it is what? It is 195, right? So 15 is like missed. Fine. So 15 is missed. So obviously in one page 2 consecutive numbers are there, right? So just check out the sum as 15. I mean the pair which is missed, the sum should be that, I mean sum of that pair should be 15, right? So 5 plus 6 is what? 5 plus 6 is 11. 7 plus 8, 7 plus 8 is 15, right? So this 15 is actually missed, right, from here. Okay, so the correct answer is B, right? And obviously friends, I will take around 1 minute to solve this question maximum, right? In fact, I'll say around 40 seconds, 30 to 40 seconds, but let's say I'm writing it as 1 minute. At the max 1 minute, not more than that. And yes, some of you must be thinking why I have done hit and trial. Why did not I solve it, right? So I can solve this question also. So n plus 1 by 2. I mean if sigma n is equal to 195, this implies n plus 1 by 2 is equal to 195, right? So n plus 1 is equal to what? N plus 1 is equal to 390, right? So n square plus n is equal to 390. So n square is equal to 390 minus n, right? Everyone please don't try to solve the quadratic equation, right? So n square is equal to 390 minus n. So 390 minus n means what? A number which is less than 390, right? So n square, I'm writing it here. So n square is what? 390 minus n, right? Everybody, n square is a perfect square number which is less than 390. So perfect square number which is less than 390 is what? The perfect square number which is less than 390 is 361. 361 is what? 19 square, right? So n can be 19, right everyone? N can be 19. So if I'm checking n as 19, so I'm getting 190. If I'm checking n as 20, so I'm getting 210, right? So n can be 19, but 19 is not satisfying the condition. So that's why n is 20, right? I mean, n will be closer to 19, right? N can be 19 or n can be close to 19, right? Okay, fine. So this is the process. Please don't try to solve the quadratic because this quadratic won't be solved. The reason is it is not necessary that 195 is a sigma of some number, right? It is not necessary, right? So please don't try to solve the quadratic equation. Just do this question by hit and trial only, right? The way I'm doing it. Okay. Now please move to another question. Okay. This question is what? This question belongs to GMA, General Mental Ability, right? Very simple question. In this question, in this series type of question, we have to find a pattern, right? So here hit and trial only, right? Trial and error. Just put the options and check out with the series. That's it. This is the only procedure that we follow in these type of questions, right? So I'm showing you. In fact, I have seen this question already. I mean, when I was writing this question, I mean typing this question. So then I just wanted to solve this question. So I have just orally I could solve this question. It is a very simple question. So let me tell you which option is correct. The option number C is correct, and why it is there. See, if you fill C in the blank portion, so this will give you like this. This is the first blank, right? And then this is the second blank, right? and then this is the third blank. Okay, and then this is the fourth blank, right? So A, C, C, E, right? So A, C, C, E. Now I'll be telling you the pattern here. AB, AB, AB is occurring 3 times, right? Then CB, 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 CB is occurring 2 times. Then CD, CD, CD is occurring 3 times. Then ED, ED is occurring 2 times, right? So this is the pattern. 3, 2, 3, 2 is the pattern, right? 3, 2, then 3, 2, right? AB, 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 CB, CB, then CD, 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 and then ED, ED, right? This is the fixed pattern. So this question is again a very simple question. This question will be like, will be solved by trial and error only. You can say this question will be taking around 1 minute of your, because you have to check all the options, right? And you can solve this question by using all the options. Then obviously it will take around 1 minute, like to crunch all the options. Fine. Okay. So now let's move to another one. Okay. Again, this question is a simple maths, right? A3BC. Okay, A3BC and DE2F. DE2F be a 4-digit number where each letter represents a different digit greater than 3. Okay, if the sum of these numbers are 15902. Okay, just add them, 15902. Then what is the difference between the values of A and D? Okay, fine. See everybody, this time the question is saying, you please observe it carefully. C plus F. C plus F is giving you 2, right? I'm talking about unit digit, right? C plus F is giving you 2. So, but C and F both can't be 1 because the question is saying they all are greater than 3, right? So C plus F, they can't be 1, right? So C plus F is definitely 12. Right everyone, C plus F is definitely 12, right? So 2 is coming here as unit and 1 is going as carry, right? So everyone, if 1 is going as carry, then 1, B and 2 is giving you 10, right? I repeat, 1, B, 2 is giving you 10. If you are adding 1 plus B plus 2, I mean B plus 3 is giving you 10, right? So if B plus 3 is coming as 10, it means B is what? B plus 3 is 10. It means B is what? B is 7. Right everyone? One answer is there. B is 7. Fine. Now 1B2, I mean 172 is 10. Then again 1 is going to carry. Right? If 1 is carry, so 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 plus E is 9. So E is what? 4 plus 5 is 9 actually. So E is what? E is 5. Okay. Right. Now A and D is 15. Right everyone? So A and D is 15. Right. So A and D can be 9 and 6, or they can be 8 and 7. Right. A and D. The probable solutions for A and D is 9 and 6 or 7 and 8. Fine. Okay. So B is already coming as 7. Right everybody? B is already B is 7. So D can't be 7 because all the digits are distinct. Question is already saying, right? The question is saying where each letter represents a different digit, right? So obviously this combination is not possible. So A and D has to be 9 and 6 only, right? So A and D 9 and 6, but which is 9 and which is 6 we don't know, right? So you can say 9 or 6, and this you can say 6 or 9, right? question is solved. Question is saying then what is the difference between the values of A and D? The answer is 3, right? But I want to solve it for all the digits, right everyone? So AD we have solved. Now we are left with CF. So CF. So C plus F is 12, right? So C plus F is 12. So C and F is 12. So CF, they can be 8, 4, right? So we never know which is 8 and which is 4. So this is 8 or 4 and this is 4 or 8, right? We never know which is 8 and which is 4, right? Okay. So this is the complete solution I'm talking about, right everybody? This is the complete solution. Fine. Okay. The answer is 3 and I will hardly take maximum to maximum 1 minute to solve this question. At the max 1 minute. That's it, right? This is what? This is simple maths, right? If you want to put it under reasoning, you can put it under reasoning. If you want to put it under quant, you can put it under quantitative aptitude, right? But this is simple maths, right? Anyone can do that, right everyone? This is very simple maths. Or you can say this is like, this belongs to GMA also, right? It's up to you. Whatever you want to, like wherever you want to categorize this question, you please categorize it, right? But for me it is common sense. That's it. Okay. Now let's move to another one. Again DS. Oh, that's great. Okay. Two statements S1 and S2 are given below, followed by a question. First statement, there are not more than 2 figures on any page of a 51-page book. Okay. So it means what? It means from statement number 1 only we can say 0 figure, 1 figure or 2 figure can be there, right, in the page. Fine. Statement number 2, there is at least 1 figure on every page. Okay, fine. So 0 wali possibility we need to remove, right? Now every page either has 1 figure or has 2 figures, right? Okay, that's it. Are there more than 100 figures in the book? Are more than 100 figures in the book? Okay, fine. Suppose that if only one page has 2 figures, right? Only one page, and rest 50 pages have 1 figure, right? So total figure, how many total figures? Total figures are 52, right? Because there are 51 pages. So 51 pages and 52 figures, right? So this is case number 1, right? Or case number 2, if one page has 1 figure and rest all the pages have 2 figures, right? Then how many total figures are there? 50 into 2 is 100. 1 plus 1 is 101 figures. So here we'll be having 101 figures, right? So friends, in this question, figures can be less than 100 also, figure can be more than 100 also. So both the statements are not sufficient to answer this question, right? S1 and S2 together are not sufficient to answer this question. No. Right? Because we are not getting exactly yes or we are not getting exactly no. Question is saying, there are more than 100 figures in that book? So we are not getting exactly yes or we are not getting exactly no. Right? Figure can be more than 100 or figure can be less than 100. Right? Okay, fine. So let's move to another question. And for this question, I will be taking around 40 seconds. Maximum 40 seconds I'm talking about. Right? Not more than that. Maximum 40 seconds. Okay? So fine. Let's move to another one. Okay, consider the following data. See everyone, this question belongs to what? This question belongs to average. Okay, you can say average. All right. This question belongs to average. The average marks in English, first column. I mean first column is this, but second column. Average marks in English. For girls it is 9, for boys it is 8. and average marks in Hindi. Okay, fine. ठीक है. So friends, here in this column we can apply allegation, right? Allegation is what? Allegation is weighted average, right? We can apply allegation, which is weighted average. So for girls the average is 9, and for boys the average is 8, and for the entire class the average is 8.8, right? Just apply allegation. This is 0.8 and this is 0.2, right? So the ratio of girls is to boys 4:1, right? So just assume that in the class we have 4 girls and 1 boy. Just assume it. In the class we have 4 girls and 1 boy. So for this column, for the third column, we have 4 girls and 1 boy in the class. So 8 into 4 is what? 32. And 7 into 1 is 7. So 7, I mean, we need to find the average of the entire group. So 4 into 8 plus 7 into 1 divided by 4 plus 1, right? Total we have 5 students. So 32 plus 7, which is 39, 39 by 5, 39 by 5 is 8.8. No, 39.5 is, 39 by 5 is 7.7, I'm sorry. 7.8, I'm sorry. 7.8, right? So everyone, the correct answer is 7.8. Alright? The correct answer is 7.8. Okay, fine. Alright. The correct answer is 7.8. Clear? Alright. This is actually a very simple question, everyone. And this question belongs to average or allegation. But you should know like which concept should be applied where. This is actually you need to understand first, right? This question belongs to allegation, right? That you need to understand. Fine. And I would suggest this question will be taking around 30 to 40 seconds of your. Around 40 seconds at the max. That's it. In fact, I'm writing it 40 seconds, which is actually the higher side. If I need to solve this question inside the examination hall, I will be solving this question in around 12 to 15 seconds. Maximum 12 to 15 seconds. Right? Okay, fine. Now let's move to another one. Okay, fine. And friends, we are also coming with mains test series this time, right? I need to tell you guys, right? I'm not talking about the batch introduction. Earlier I wanted to talk about the batch introduction, but I won't be talking about the batch introduction, right? We will be very soon uploading one more video regarding the batch introduction of mains test series for UPSC like 2020, mains 2020. Fine. So please everyone, I would say please go through the mains booster program of our, which was which we have run successfully in our Telegram channel, right? Please like in our Telegram channel you will get the copies of evaluated candidates, the evaluated copies of the candidate. Fine. So just go through the copies and see the level that we are giving giving to you, right? So please now let's come to the next question. Okay, this question belongs to calendar, I would say, right? Calendar is the topic of general mental ability. Okay, right. Question is saying if in a particular year 12th January is Sunday. See everyone, what is the need of this 12th January? Does this date have any significance? 12th January, all of you? 12th January, what is the meaning of 12th January? Huh? This date is actually immaterial, right? Please take it as 1st January, right? And here 12th July, so I'm doing it 1st July, and here also I'm doing it at 1st July, and this is 15th July, so I'm doing it as 4th July, and this is also 4th July, right? Everybody, I'm considering these dates as 4th and 1st, right, in the options. Okay, So fine. Now let's talk about the answer, right? I mean the process. In a particular year, 12th January is Sunday. Okay, fine. So in a particular year, 1st January is Sunday. Just assume it. In a particular year, the 1st January is Sunday. Then which of the following is correct? Okay, then which of the following is correct? Fine. 15th July is Sunday. So in fact, first of all, just talk about the first, right? The same date. Please talk about the first, the same date. So 1st January. 1st January has 31 days, right? February, March, April, May, June, July. In fact, for July we don't have to consider. So February, if it is a leap year, right? First of all, I'm talking about the leap year, right? I'm talking about the C option first because it has the same date, right? So February, it is 29 days for leap year. March, it is 31 days. April, 30 days. May, 31 days. June, 30 days. Now please wait. Just add them. 31, 29, 60, right? 31, 31, here 31, 31, 62 and 30, 30, right? This. So this is again 60 and this is 61, right? 31, 31, this is 62, sorry. 31, 31, 62, 30, 30, this is 60, right? So just add them. 60 plus 62 plus 60, this is what, 182 days, right? See everyone, when the calendar is getting repeated, right? I have put one video of calendar where I have discussed everything in detail about the calendar. Please go through that video, which is already there in this playlist, right? Where I have discussed everything about the calendar, right? But let me tell you in brief, whenever we are having, whenever we add the dates to a particular date in the multiple of 7, then the calendar is getting repeated. I repeat my thing. Whenever we add the days in the multiple of 7 to a particular date, then calendar is getting repeated, right? Now we need to check that this 182 is a multiple of 7 or not, right? So this is actually a multiple of 726, right? So this is actually a multiple of 7, right? So if we add, 182 days, right? If we add 182 days, then obviously calendar is getting repeated, right? So 1st of July will be same as 1st of January if the year is a leap year, right? C option is saying, C option is correct. The 12th July is Sunday if the year is leap year, right? So it means what? In every leap year, the calendar of July and January is same, right everyone? In every leap year, I can say the calendar of January and July is same, right? In fact, 2020 is also a leap year. You may check it, right? The calendar of January and July, they must be similar, right? Okay. Now let's move to another question. And for this question, the ideal solving time, if I talk about, it is maximum 30-40 seconds. Maximum 40 seconds. If I talk about the ideal solving time for this question, maximum 40 seconds, right? Friends, because I am explaining each and everything to you, that's why the ideal solving time is like this, right? If I need to solve this question, I don't have to explain it to anyone. I will hardly take 10 to 15 seconds. That's it, right? Okay. So anyways, now let's move to another one. Okay. This question again belongs to number system, right? And this is actually the question of factorization, right? The question is saying what? 5 10, 15. It means 5 into 1, 5 into 2, 5 into 3, 5 into 4, 5 into 5, 5 into 6, 5. This is the table of 5. You please observe it carefully. 5 into 1, 5 into 2, 5 into 3, 5 into 4, 5 into 5, 5 into 6, 5 into 7, 5 into 8, 5 into 9, 5 into 10, 5 into 11, 5 into 12. Right. Okay, so 5 into 1, 5 into 2, 5 into 3, 5 into 2 square, 5 into 4, right? So 5 into 5, it is 5 square. 5 into 6, okay. 5 into 7, 5 into 8, 8 means 2 cube, huh? 5 into 9, 9 is 3 square. 5 into 10, right? So 50 means 5 square into 2, and 5 into 11, 5 into 12, right? So 5 into 11 and 5 into 12 means what? 5 into 2 square into 3, right? Okay, so please count the 5s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 5 raised to the power 14 we have. If we multiply all the numbers, then we'll get 5 raised to the power 14. Okay, now 2 raised to the power 14. 2 and 2 square, I mean 1 and then 3 and then 4, 4, 3, 7, 8 and 10. Then 2 raised to the power 10, right? So here we are getting what? 5 to the power 4 into 5 raised to the power 10 into 2 raised to the power 10, right? So we are actually having, in this expression, we are actually having 10 raised to the power 10. 5 into 2 means what? 5 into 2 means 10, right? So 5 into 2 can be written as 10 raised to the power 10. So in this expression, we are actually having 10 raised to the power 10. So how many zeros are there? We are having 10 zeros, right? Okay, we have 10 zeros, right everybody? Okay, fine. All right. So we have 10 zeros over here, right? This question belongs to number system. And friends, if by mistake, if I missed something, so please write your feedback, right? I'll definitely try to correct it, right? Okay. Now let's move to another question. And for this question, I will take 1 minute. Maximum I'm talking about, right? At the max, right? At the max 1 minute. At the max, right? Not more than that. Okay, let's move to another one. Fine. This question again belongs to number system. Divisibility, you can say. Okay. Right. Let x, y, z be a 3-digit number where x plus y plus z is not a multiple of 3. Okay. Just assume that x, y, z as what? X, y, z as 1, 2, 4. I wanted to write it as 1, 2, 3, but the question said is not a multiple of 3. So sum of digit is not 6 or is not 3 or is not 9. Matlab sum of the digit should not be a multiple of 3, right? So that's why I have changed it as 1 to 4. Now the question is saying x, y, z. Okay. Then y, z, x. Y, z, x is what? 2, 4, 1. Then z, x, y. 4, 1, 2. Okay. Just add them. So this is what? This is 7, 7, 7, right? If you add all of them, right, you will get 7, 7, 7. Fine. Okay. Then what is this? 7, 7, 7 is not divisible by this. See everyone, 7, 7, 7 means 111 into 7, right? This 7, 7, 7 means 111 into 7, and 111 is what? 3 into 37 into 7, right? Okay. Okay, fine. So options are is not divisible by. So this expression 3 into 37 into 7. This expression is divisible by 3. Yes, it is divisible by 3. This expression is divisible by 37. Yes, it is divisible by 37. This expression is divisible by 7. 7 is x, y, z plus x plus y plus z over here. So this expression is also divisible by x plus y plus z. So this expression is not divisible by which number? This expression is not divisible by 9. Right everyone, the correct answer is 9, B option. Fine. So here what is the ideal solving time? You will say the ideal solving time will be 30 seconds. right everyone? The ideal solving time will be 30 seconds. Fine. 30 to 40 seconds you can say maximum, right? Not more than that. Okay, this is actually a simple question, everyone. This is actually a simple question, right? Now let's move to another one. Okay, this question again belongs to simple plus minus you can say, right? Basic numeracy. The basic numeracy, right? P minus 2016 is equal to Q plus 2017. Okay, is equal to R minus 2018 equal to S plus 2019, right? Which of the following is the largest natural number? Then obviously the largest natural number is the one from where we are subtracting the largest number, right? So we are subtracting 2016 and 2018. So where 2018 is the maximum, right? So the largest number will be the one from which number we are subtracting the maximum, right? So R will be the largest because from R we are subtracting 2018, right? From P we are actually subtracting 2016, right? So R will be 2 more than P, right? R will be 2 more than P, right? And in Q and S we are actually adding something, then they are coming equivalent to like P minus 2016 and R minus 2018, right? So here R is the maximum, right everyone? R is the maximum, right? This question is a very simple question. While thinking it, you can solve this question. This will hardly take 10 to 15 seconds of your, that's it, not more than that, right? Okay, this is the ideal solving time. And friends, this ideal solving time that I'm talking about, I'm not talking about randomly. I mean, if you are my student, then you can feel this ideal solving time. You must be taking only this time also. I mean, you are taking this time only for solving these type of questions, right? I'm not talking these numbers randomly like 15 seconds, 40 seconds, 30 seconds. No, actually I'm like in my class, I teach like this, where a student is able to solve these type of questions in this time frame only, right? Which I'm telling. Okay, now let's please move to another one. Okay, next question, again number system. Okay, how many 5-digit prime numbers can be obtained by using the digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 without repetition of digits? See everyone, how many 5-digit prime numbers? Prime numbers can't be make using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The reason is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. The sum of the digits is 15, right? 15 is a multiple of 5. So if a number is divisible by any other number like except 1 and itself, then obviously that number can't be a prime number, right? So any number that you can form by using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that number will be divisible by 3 because the sum of the digits is 15, right? And 15 is a multiple of 3, right? So any number that you are going to form by using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that number will be definitely divisible by 3. So that number can't be a prime number, right everyone? Fine. So the answer is 0. Prime number is what? Prime number has only 2 factors, 1 and itself. But here 3 is the factor of every number. That number we are going to form by using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So obviously none of them is a prime number. The answer is 0. How much time it will take? It will take only 5 seconds, right? That's it. 5 to 10 seconds you can say, right? Very simple question. Okay everyone, a very, very simple question. All right. Now please move to another one. Okay. A person A can complete, a person X, this question belongs to time and work. In fact, not you can say time and work, this question belongs to percentage also, you can say directly. A person X can complete 40% of the work in 8 days. See everyone, 40% work in 8 days. So 100% work in how many days? This is 5 times of this, right? So 5 times of this is what? 5 times of this is 40, right? So X can complete 100% work in 40 days. Okay. Now, what about Y? Y can complete 25% of the work. Sorry. Y can complete 25% of the work in 6 days. 25% means 1/4. So 1/4 of the work in 6 days, then complete work in 24 days. Right? So Y can complete the complete work. I mean, Y can complete the total work in 24 days. Fine. So question is saying if they are working together, how many days will 40% of the work, in how many days will 40% of the work will be completed? Okay, fine. So X is doing the work in 40 days and Y is doing the work in 24 days, right? So just take the LCM. LCM of these two numbers was 120. So 120 units just assume as complete, a total work, right? This is the total work that they have to perform, right? So if X is doing 120 units in 40 days, it means in one day he is doing 3 units of the work, right? And Y is doing 5 units of the work in one day, right? So when X plus Y together are doing, X plus Y when together are working, they are doing 3 plus 5, 8 units per day, right? When X and Y together are working, they are doing 8 units per day, right? And they need to perform 40% of the entire work, right? So 40% of 120, 40% of 120 is what? 40% of 120 is 48 units, right? So for 48 units, actually they are doing 8 units per day and they have to do 48 units. So they are actually taking 6 days, right everyone? They are actually taking 6 days to complete 40% of the work, right? Okay, the answer is A, right? And for this question, I will take 30 to 40 seconds maximum, right? In fact, I will take only like 10 to 20 seconds, but for you, I am giving the time, right? So you can solve this question maximum in 40 seconds inside the examination hall, right? Bearing all the pressure. Okay. All right. Now please move to another question. Okay, fine. Again, this question belongs to time, speed and distance, right? Time, speed and distance. Fine. Question is saying a car travels from a place X to Y at an average speed of V km/h. Okay, just assume that V as 1, right? So 2V as 2 and 3V as 3, right? Just assume it, because I don't know what is V or 2V or 3V. Just assume it as 1, V as 1. So a car travels from a place X to place Y at an average speed of 1 km/h, from Y to X at an average speed of 2 km/h, again from X to Y at an average speed of 3 km/h. Oh, again from Y to X. Okay, एक और है. It has one more, right? So just assume it as 4. Then what is the average speed of the car for the entire journey, right? So please everyone, this is, let's say, X and this is Y, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the average of 1, 2, 3, 4? No, sorry. What is the LCM of 1, 2, 3, 4? The LCM of 1, 2, 3, 4 is 12, right? So just assume the distance between X and Y is 12, right? So when for the first round he is going with the speed of 1 km/h. So for the first round he is covering 12 kilometer. He is covering 12 kilometer at the rate 1 km/h, right? So obviously he is taking 4 hours. No, sorry, he is taking 12 hours, right? Then first X to Y, right? This is first X to Y. Then after that Y to X. Y to X 12 kilometers at 2 km/h, right? So he is taking what? 6 hours, right? Then again X to Y, he is covering 12 kilometers at 3 km/h, right? So he is taking what? He is taking 4 hours, right? and then again y to x, he is covering at 12 kilometers at 4 kilometers per hour, right? So he is covering that distance in 3 hours, right? So what is the time, total time he is taking? The total time he is taking as this is 25, right? 25 hours. Total time he is taking as 25 hours, right? Okay. And total distance he is covering 12, right? He is covering 48 kilometers. Total distance he is covering 48 kilometers and total time he is taking 25 hours, right? So average speed we need to find. Average speed is total distance upon total time, right? So total distance is 48, total time is 25. This is the average speed, right? Then what is the options? Is less than v? No. It is actually more than 1, right? It is 1, it is less than 2 and more than 1, right? So option B says lies between v and 2v. So v means 1 and 2v means 2, right? So B option is correct. So the average speed lies between 1 and 2 km per hour, right? So v and 2v km per hour, right everyone? So B option is correct. And this question will be taking maximum 1 minute of your max to max, right? 1 minute of your max to max. Okay, but it is a very good question, right? Very smart question CSAT is asking, right? It's a good question and smart question, right? Okay, now let's move to other question, right everyone? Okay, all right. This question belongs to what? This question belongs to simple geometry or plane geometry, you can say, right? Consider the following statements. The minimum number of points of intersection of a square and a circle is 2. The minimum number of points of intersection of a square and a circle is 2. Yes, this is very correct. If a circle and a square is intersecting, so minimum they can intersect at 2 points. Right? If they are intersecting, so minimum they can intersect at 2 points, right? If a square and a circle are intersecting, so minimum they can intersect at 2 points if they are intersecting, right? So first statement is correct. And the second statement, the maximum number of point of intersection of a square and circle is 8. Yes, this is also correct, right? If it is like this, it is like this, right? It is like this, actually it becomes like this, right? So this is also correct. I will try this again. Oh, again I'm not able to draw it correctly, but anyways you must be getting it right. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, this is 7, this is 8, right? So maximum point of intersection of a circle and a square can be 8 and minimum can be 2, right? So both the statements are correct, right? Option number C, both the statements are correct. And yes, for this question you must be knowing it actually, right? By observation you know this question, you know the answer of this question by observation, right? So friends, here in this question you will hardly take 10 seconds, right? Because you know it by observation, right? Okay, fine. So now let's move to another question. Okay, fine. This question belongs to time, speed and distance again. Fine. So see everyone, a man's speed in still water and the speed of the current, and downstream and upstream. Upstream is against the current, against the flow you can say, and downstream is with the flow, right? This is with the flow and this is against the flow, right? Okay, so when you are going with the flow, then the flow will be supporting you, and when we are going against the flow, then flow will be opposing you, right? So 3:1 means the speed of the current and the speed of the man in still water, right? So still water means the speed of rowing speed, I mean boats, rowing speed of a boat, or swimming speed of a man, whatever, right? And speed of the current is like you are knowing it, fine. So if you are going downstream, then both the speeds will be added, and if you are going upstream, then both the speeds will be subtracted, right? So obviously a man takes half the time. See, if a man is taking half the time, then obviously he is going with the double of the speed. It means what? Downstream is the double of upstream. Question is saying what? So it means downstream will be the double of upstream, actually, right? Downstream will be the double of upstream, right? So if downstream is the double of upstream, so here this is 3 plus 1 and this is 3 minus 1, right? So that's it. 3 plus 1, which is like 4, and 3 minus 1 is 2, right? So that's it. Because downstream means what? Downstream means we need to add them, and upstream means we need to subtract them. Fine. So just go with the options. That's it, right? It is very simple. Fine, everyone. Just go with the options. And why I'm not taking this option? Because the question is saying the speed of the rate in still water and the speed of the current. Obviously, the man's speed is obviously more than the speed of the current. Otherwise, he won't be able to swim against the flow. If the speed of the current is more, then he won't be able to swim against the flow, right? So, speed of the current will be less than the speed of the man in still water, right? So this is the answer. D option is the correct. And for this question, I hardly take around 20 seconds at the max. If you know the concept, you also will be taking maximum 15 to 20 seconds. That's it, right? Now let's move to another question. So friends, this question is talking about how many pairs of natural numbers are there such that the difference of whose square is 63. Okay, so obviously this question belongs to number system topic, right? So difference of their square, let's say the numbers are a and b. Okay, the difference of their square, so a square minus b square is equal to 63, right? So friends, a square minus b square, the algebraic identity is what? A plus b, a minus b, which is 63, right? So a plus b, a minus b, these are the two numbers and whose product is 63, right? So obviously if you factorize 63, what you will be getting? You will be getting 1, 3, 7, 9, 21, 63, right? So 63 can be written as 1 into 63, 3 into 21, 7 into 9, right? Okay, sorry, 63, right? So obviously here 63 can be represented as the product of two integers in three manners, right? So the answer will be 3, right? But let me show you those pairs also, right? So a plus b into a minus b, let's say we have 63 into 1, right? So here a plus b is 63 and a minus b is 1. So obviously on solving these two equations, we are getting a as 32 and b as 31, right? Okay, now a plus b into a minus b, if we are writing it as 3 into 21, so obviously 21 into 3, so a plus b is 21, right? And a minus b as 3. So while solving these two equations, we are getting a is equal to 12 and b is equal to 9. Okay, all right, again a plus b, a minus b, is 9 into 7. Then a plus b is 9 and a minus b is 7. So on solving these two equations, we are getting a as 8 and b as 1, right? So friends, these are the pairs where we are getting the difference between their squares as 63, right? So 32 square minus 31 square is 63. 12 square minus 9 square is 63. 8 square minus 1 square is also 63, right? So how many pairs do we have? We have 3 such pairs, right everyone? Fine. So the answer is 3. How good question, I mean how smart question this is, right? Obviously this is very logical question, right? And I would say this question is moderate, right? This question is moderate, okay? And obviously the ideal solving time for solving this question is around 50 to 60 seconds, or on the higher side I will say this question will take 1 minute of your right? Okay, fine. It's a very good question. So let's move to another one. Yes friends, this question belongs to the topic basic numeracy, right? Or you can say quantitative aptitude, right? Basic numeracy. Fine. Question says which one of the following will have the minimum change in its value if 5 is added to both numerator and denominator of the fractions 2 by 3, 3 by 4, 4 by 5 and 5 by 6. So actual value of 2 by 3 is what? 0.66. The actual value of 4 by 5 is what? 0.8. The actual value of 3 by 4 is what? 0.75. And the actual value of 5 by 6 is what? 0.8 approx, right? In fact, it is 0.83 you can say, right? Okay, it is 0.83. Now 5 is added to both numerator and denominator. So 2 by 3 becomes what? 2 by 3 becomes 7 by 8 if 5 is added to both numerator and denominator, right? And 3 by 4 becomes what? 3 by 4 becomes 8 by 9. And this 4 by 5 becomes what? 4 by 5 becomes 9 by 10. And then 5 by 6 becomes 10 by 11, right? So almost like all these values are approx 9. 7 by 8 is approx 0.9, right? 9 by 10 is exact 0.9, right? 8 by 9 is also approx 0.9 and 10 by 11 is also approx 0.9, right? So here, which one is the close to 0.9? So 0.83 is the very much close to 0.9, right? So answer is what? Answer is D, right? And friends, for this question, the ideal solving time, what you are saying, I mean what you are suggesting me, I guess the ideal solving time for this question is 30 seconds only, right? 30 to 40 seconds in the question paper, right? Okay, this is actually a simple question, provided you should know the values, provided you are like good in the calculations. Fine. Okay. So now let's talk about another question, right? This question again belongs to number system, right? The topic is quantitative aptitude. Okay. Question is saying a digit greater than 3 is divisible by 3 but not by 6. A digit greater than 3. How many digits do we have? We have 0 to 9. There are 10 digits, right? So a digit greater than 3 which is divisible by 3. So divisible by 3 digits are what? 3, 6, 9, right? But the question is saying digit greater than 3. So it means 3 is not there. Greater than 3. It means only 6 and only 9. Is divisible by 3 but not by 6. So 6 also gone, right? Now we are left with only 9. So a digit n greater than 3 is divisible by 3 but not by 6. So only 9 is fulfilling this condition, right? So which one of the following is divisible by 4? Okay. So 2n. 2n is what? 2 into 9 is 18. 2n plus 4 is 22. 3n is what? 3n is 27. 3n plus 1 is what? 3n plus 1 is 28. If n is equal to 9, right? If n is equal to 9, then 2n is 18. 2n plus 4 is 22. 3n is 27 and 3n plus 1 is 28. Question is saying which one of the following is divisible by 4? Then obviously 28 is divisible by 4 and this question is solved. And obviously this question will hardly take 20 seconds of your, right? That's it. A very simple question. Hardly 20 to 25 seconds of your, that's it, right? A very simple question. This question comes under the category of simple question. Okay, right? Let's move to another one. Okay. Now, a vessel full of water weighs 40 kg. Fine. This question comes under the category of common sense, in fact, I should say. Right? Because I'll solve this question with the help of options only. I won't be using any mathematical formula for this question. A vessel full of water weighs 40 kg. If it is one third filled, its weight becomes 20 kg. Fine. What is the weight of the empty vessel? Friends, just use the options. Right? Just use the options. So 40 kg and 20 kg. Right? Just take the first option as 10 kg. Subtract 10 from here, you will be getting 30 kg. And 10 from here, you will be getting 10 kg. Right? Fine. So, if the weight of the vessel is 10 kg, then obviously when it is completely filled, it weighs 40 kg. And when it is one third filled, it is weighing as 20 kg. Fine. So it is one third, right? So one third of 30 is what? 10. Fine. So if it is one third filled, then 10 kg is water and 10 kg is the weight of vessel. So total it becomes 20 kg. Fine. And when it is completely filled, then 30 kg is the capacity of the water and 10 kg is the weight of the vessel, right? So this becomes 40 kg, right? So the first option is the correct option because it is fulfilling the condition of the question, right? That's it. This is the answer. Okay, everyone. This is the answer. The weight of the empty vessel is 10 kg. Right? That's it. Right? You just need around 20 seconds only to solve this question. Maximum 20 seconds that I'm talking about. Not more than this. Right? And this question is like an easy question. Okay, just go through the options and solve this question. That's it. Right? Okay. Just go through the options and solve this question. Alright. Now let's move to another one. Okay. A frog tries to come out of a dried well to a 4.5 meter deep and slippery walls. Every time the frog jumps 30 centimeter, slides down by 15 centimeter. Okay. What is the number of jumps required for the frog to come out of the well? See everyone, for the last jump, when he comes to the top, he won't be slipped, right? Then he won't slip. Like when he takes the last leap or the last jump, after that he won't slip. Fine. So last jump is of 30 centimeter, right? It means what? It means like 4.5 meter. This is the depth is 4.5 meters. So the depth is 450 centimeter, right? Because 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter, right? So the depth of the well is 450 centimeter. So 450 centimeter minus 30 centimeter. First of all, do this. So this you will be getting 420 centimeter, right? So the depth of the well, I mean the total the total length that he has to cover is 420 centimeter, and after that he will be taking one more jump of 30 centimeter and he will be on the top, right? He will come out, or you can say, right? He will come out of the well. So after that he won't get slipped, right? So our purpose is to find in how many days he will be covering 420 centimeters, right? So obviously effectively in one day, 30 minus 15, he is effectively in one day, he is actually climbing up by 15 centimeter, right? So 420 divided by 15, right everyone? So effectively he is climbing up by 15 centimeter in one day. So this will give you 28 days, right? So in 28 days he will be climbing 420 centimeters, right? And after that this 28 days he will be taking one more day, right? One more day, and he will be taking a jump of 30 centimeter and he will be on the top of the well, or you can say he will become out of the well, right? So 28 days is the final answer, right everyone? this question this concept is actually, these type of question has a very set approach, right? So you can say this question will be taking around 30 seconds of your, right? And this question comes under the category of easy question because this is a type of question that usually comes in the different examinations, right? Okay, and what is the topic you want to categorize this question? So this is actually a concept that can be used in several topics, right? So I can say this is just a common sense, right? This is a kind of question that can be used. This is a concept that can be used in any of the topics, right? Okay, now let's move. Okay, fine. How many different 5 letters word? This question comes under the category of permutation and combination, right? Numeracy part. How many different 5-letter words with or without meaning can be constructed using all the letters of the word daily, so that each word has to start with D and end with I? So D and I are fixed, right? And between D and I, what do we have? We have ELH, right? So everyone, in ELH we can have, we can arrange it according to us, right? In whatever do we want to arrange them. So it is EHL, right? Let's say this is first place, this is second place, and this is third place. So these 2 places are fixed, right? Here for these 3 places we need to solve it, right? So let's say ELH, okay, EHL, okay, then L, EH, LHE, right? Then after that HEL and HLE, right? So these are total 6 different combinations, right? 6 ways to arrange them, right everyone? So the answer is 6, right? This is again a very simple question of permutation and combination. This question will be taking hardly around 40 seconds of your, right? 40 to 50 seconds of your, that's it, not more than that. Or if you know the formula, right? If you know the formula factorial 3, so you can solve this question. Like after reading this question you can solve, orally you can solve this question. You don't have to even use your pen, right? Just while writing the question you can solve this question, right? Orally. Okay, so fine. Now let's move to another one. Okay, after that the question says a bottle contains a liquid of 20 liters liquid A. Okay, fine. This question comes under the category of mixtures and alligation, right? Mixtures and alligation, everybody. Okay, a bottle contains 20 liters of liquid A. Okay, 4 liters of liquid A is taken out of it and replaced by the same quantity of liquid B. Okay, again 4 liters of the mixture is taken out and replaced by the same quantity of liquid B. What is the ratio of the quantity of liquid A to that of liquid B in the final mixture? Friends, though I know the formula of solving this question, but I won't use any formula. I will be solving this question with the common sense only, right? A bottle contains 20 liters of liquid A. Okay, fine, right? 4 liters of A is taken out. If 4 liters of A is taken out, then A is left in the mixture is 16 liter and replaced by the same quantity of liquid B. So now 4 liter B we have, right? This is after first operation, right? This is after first operation, right? After that again 4 liters of the mixture is taken out and replaced by the same quantity of liquid B. Okay, fine. Now here what is the ratio? The ratio is 4:1. So whatever do we now take out from this mixture, it will come out as 4:1, right? Because this mixture is now in the ratio 4:1, like mixture A, like liquid A and liquid B are in the ratio A:B, which is 4:1, right? So whatever, if we now take out from this mixture, it will come out as 4:1, like in the in that mixture also A and B will be there in the ratio 4:1, right? So if we take out 4 liters of this, then 4 liters of this will be coming out as 4:1, which is 3.2 and 0.8, right? So if we take out 4 liters of it, then 3.2 liters from A will be coming out and 0.8 liter from B will be coming out, right? So 3.2 of A is coming out and 0.8 of B is coming out. So after that we are left with 12.8 liter of A and 3.2 liters of B, right? And now we are replacing 4 liters of B again, right? So after adding 4 liters of B, we are left with 12.5 liters A and 7.2 liters of B, right? Everyone, we are left with like this. Clear, right? Okay, now we need to find the ratio, final ratio. So this is what? This is 128, 12.8 divided by 7.2. So this is actually 128 by 72, you can say, right? So both the numbers are divisible by 8, so 16 by 9, right? So the correct answer is 16:9. C option is the right one, right everyone? C option is the right choice. Clear? This is actually a simple question, right? This is actually a very simple question, friends, right? This question can be solved with the common sense only. You have to use your common sense and you can solve this question, right? In fact, I can say this question comes under the moderate category. If you want to say, you can call it as moderate, right? And this question will be taking around 50 seconds of your 40 to 50 seconds of your, right? Not more than that. Okay, fine. Let's move to another one. Okay, the average score. Obviously, this question comes from the topic average, right? And comes from the topic average, and moreover, what I can call quantitative aptitude, or you can say basic numeracy part, right? Okay, fine. So the average score of a batsman after 50 innings was 46.4. Okay, after 60th inning, his average score increased by 2.6. Okay, fine. So 46.4 plus 2.6 is what? 49, right? Okay. What is the average of the score in the last 10 innings? Okay, fine. So everyone, in last 10 innings, he is scoring 49 for every inning, because now his average becomes 49. After 60th innings, his average becomes 49, right? So in the new innings, he is actually scoring 49 runs per innings and some more runs, so that he can distribute 2.6 to last 50 innings also, right? So 2.6 into 50 and 49 into 10, right? I repeat this. What is this? For last 10 innings, he is scoring 49 per inning plus 2.6 runs for last 50 innings that he is distributing to those 50 innings, right? I mean, in last 10 innings, he scored 49 runs for उसने 49 रन्स तो स्कोर किए ही, साथ में इतना और स्कोर कर दिया कि उसने 2.6 बाकी की 50 इनिंग्स को भी डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर दिया, राइट? सो टोटल हिज स्कोर वाज व्हाट? 49 into 10 is 490 and plus 130, right? So in last 10 innings, he scored 620 runs, right? 620 runs. So obviously 620 divided by 10, which is 62 runs, right everyone? So he scored 62 runs in last 10 innings. I mean, the average score was 62 for last 10 innings. Clear? This is actually a good question and a thinking based question, right? And you can call it easy to moderate. I don't know it is easy or it is moderate, but you can call it easy to moderate. It is not a tough question. It is not a difficult question at all. And it will take you around 40 seconds, right? It is like, it comes under the category of easy to moderate, right? Okay. Now let's move to another one. As a result of 20% hike, 25% hike. Okay, fine. This question comes under the category of percentage, right? Quantitative aptitude or basic numeracy, right everyone? Okay, as a result of 25% hike in the price of rice per kg, a person is able to purchase 6 kg less. See everyone, just in this type of question, you just find 25% of this amount. 25% of this amount is what? 300 rupees, right? 25% means what? 25% means 1/4, right? So 1/4 of 1200, 1/4 of 1200 is what? 300, right? So 300. So for 300 rupees, he could purchase 6 kg. Why? Why I'm saying? Because this time the price is increased by 300 rupees if you talk about with respect to 1200, right? And for that 300, he could buy 6 kg, which he is not able to buy this time, because this time the price is being raised, right? Because the thing is, price is being raised by 300. So it means earlier the article was available, the article that was available for 1200, now it is available for 1500, right everyone? It is available for 300 more, right? I repeat, 25% hike. 25% hike means earlier which article was available for 1200 rupees, now the same article is available for 1500 rupees, right? And so he is spending 1200 only today also. He is spending 1200. So it means he is spending 300 less. And for that 300 less, he is able to get 6 kg less, right? So it means the cost of 6 kg is actually 300 rupees, right? So the cost of 1 kg is actually 300 divided by 6, which is 50 rupees, right everyone? I repeat this question, the solution, I repeat this solution. See, 25% hike means what? 25% of 1200 is what? 300. So it means earlier the article that was available for 1200 rupees, now it is available for 300 more. So it is available for 1500, right? But if a person today is spending 1200, it means he is spending 300 less rupees. So if he is spending 300 less, it means he must be getting some less amount of article. So he is getting less by 6 kg. So obviously for 300, he was getting 6 kg. So the price of 6 kg was 300. It means the price of 1 kg is what? 50 rupees, right everyone? The price of 1 kg is 50 rupees, right? Everybody okay? The answer is 50 kg. Clear? Simple question. It is actually a very simple question, right? So for this question, you will be like taking only 30 seconds. This is a set pattern type of question, right? This is actually a very set type of question. And this is a type of question, right? And this type of question is very very much in the demand for different competitive examinations. So this question comes, usually this type of question comes in the examination. So you should be knowing how to solve these type of questions, right? Okay, so now let's move to another one. Okay, this question comes under the category of LCM and SCF. Right, what is the greatest length x such that 3 1/2 meter and 8 3/4 meters are integral multiples of x? So we need to find the SCF of 3 1/2 meters and 8 3/4 meters, right? So we need to find the SCF of 7/2 and 35/4. Right? So SCF of 7/2 and 35/4 means what? SCF of numerator divided by LCM of denominators. Right? So this is 7. SCF of 7 and 35 is what? 7, and LCM of 2 and 4 is what? 4. So 7/4 is the correct answer. 7/4 means 1 3/4. This is the answer. Right everyone? So 1 3/4 means D option is the correct choice, right? This is actually a simple question. This is based on the LCM and SCF of fractions, right? If you know how to solve the LCM and SCF of the fractions, you can solve this question very easily, right? And in 30 seconds only you can solve this question, right everyone? This is a simple question that can be solved in 30 seconds only, right? Okay, fine. Now let's move to another one. Okay, fine. All right. Now let's move to another question. Okay, what is the recurring decimal representation is equivalent to? Friends, this is actually a certain type of question. This question belongs to the topic number system, right? In fact, UPSC, UPSC may ask anything, but these type of questions, these type of questions should, I can say these type of questions are not expected in the examination, because the thing is, this is actually a set type of question, and this is, these type of questions has a set approach, right? So here, if you know the approach, you can solve this question. If you don't know the approach, you cannot solve this question, right? By the way, I'll be telling you like how to solve this question. Let's say this is x, fine. So 1.27, 27, 27, 27, and so on, right? It means you can say x is equal to 1.27 bar, right? Now just multiply this number by 100. Why? Because there are 2 digits after the decimal. So 100, oh sorry, so just multiply this number by 100 because we have 2 digits after the decimal, right? So this becomes 127.27 bar, right? So now just this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. Just subtract equation 1 from equation 2. So what we are doing, equation 2 minus equation 1, right? So 99x is equal to 126, right? So this implies x is equal to what? X is equal to 126 divided by 99. Both the numbers are the multiple of 9. So this is 14 by 11, right? So this implies x is equal to what? X is equal to 14 by 11, right? Okay, everyone. Okay, right. All right, everyone. X is equal to 14 by 11. Fine. Clear? Very simple question, right, everyone? See, this type of question has a very set approach. So if you know the approach, you can solve this question. If you don't know the approach, you cannot solve this question, right? As simple as that, right? So obviously, I was not expecting this question from UPSC, but anyways, UPSC has all the discretion which kind of question to be asked and which not to be asked. But in these type of question, you don't have to think anything. You don't have to use your brain. You just, if you know the process, you can solve this question. If you don't know the process, you cannot solve this question. So if you know the process, the ideal solving time for this question is 30 seconds. And if you don't know the process, please leave this question. That's it, right? Anyways, now let's move to another one. Okay, what is the least 4-digit number which when divided by 3, 4, 5, 6 leaves a remainder 2 in each case? Okay, fine. This question belongs to LCM topic, right? What is the least 4-digit number? So 3, 4, 5, 6. So first of all, we need to find the LCM of these, which is 60. So 60 plus 2 is 62, right? See, everyone, 62 is the first number which when divided by 3, 4, 5, 6 leaves a remainder 2, right? I repeat, 62 is the first number which when divided by 3, 4, 5, 6 leaves a remainder 2, right? So now the next number will be what? The next number will be 62 plus 60, right? Which is 122. 122 is the second number that will leave the remainder 2 when it is divided by 3, 4, 5, 6. The next number will be what? Add 60. The next number will be 182, right? So, you know, the approach of this type of question is what? 60 into 1 plus 2 is the first number, which is 62. 60 into 2 plus 2 is the second number, which is 122. 60 into 3 plus 2 is the third number, which is 182, and so on, right? So we need to find the least 4-digit number. So 60 into 17 plus 2, right? 60 into 17 is what? 1020. 17 into 6 is what? 102. So this is 1020 plus 2. So this is 1022, right? So everyone, the correct answer is 1022. B option is the right option, right? Is the right choice, I mean. And these type of questions are actually a simple one, right? This is a simple question. I mean, the set approach of these type of questions are there. If you know the answer, you can solve it. I mean, if you have solved these type of questions earlier, you can solve these questions. If you don't know, I mean, if you didn't solve these type of questions earlier, you cannot solve it, right? Friends, my observation is this time, UPSC, what I can say from this type of paper, this time UPSC have set their papers in some hurry. UPSC has taken some previous year question papers of some different examination, and UPSC has picked those type of questions and just given to us. This I can say, because the taste of UPSC is missing in this question paper. Though it is a very heavy remark which I am saying, but that I can say. I mean, some questions which I am not expecting from UPSC, this time I am getting these questions in the question paper, right? Anyways, let's move to another one. Okay. In adult population of a city, 40% men and 30% women are married. Okay. So this is the topic percentage. A simple question, quantitative aptitude, right? In the adult population of a city, 40% men and 30% women are married. Okay, so what is the percentage of the married adult population if no man marries more than one woman and no women marries more than one man, and there are no widows and no widowers? Okay, fine. It's okay, everyone. It means what? Just assume that we have 40 women in the city and we have 30 men in the city. I have interchanged the order. Why? Because if we need to find 30% of women, it will come out to be 12, right? And if we need to find 40% of men, it will come out to be 12, right? So obviously 12 men can marry 12 women, because both of them have to be equal, right? So that's why I have just interchanged their order. I have assumed 40 women are there and 30 men are there in the city, right? So obviously, like, 30% and 40% of those numbers will be equal, right? So if 40 male are there in the society, 40 women are there in the society and 30 men are there in the society, then total we have 70 people in the society, right? The population of the city is 70, right? And what they are asking? They are asking what is the percentage of the married adult? So how many total adult are married? So 12 plus 12, 24 adults are married, right? So 24 by 70 into 100 we need to find, right? We need to find 24 is what percentage of 70, right? So 24 by 70 into 100, right, everyone? So we need to find 240 by 7%. 240 by 7%. This is what? This is 3 and 4 and then 2 by 7%, right? So obviously the correct answer is what? The correct answer is C option, right? Everyone, this question becomes, I mean, this question belongs to this just common sense, right? Please don't use any kind of mathematics, right? It's a very simple question. So this question will be like hardly taking 40 seconds of your, if you know the process and everything, right? And if you're like, if you have the good calculation skills, you can take only 40 seconds, right? And friends, thinking is important. I mean, thought process is actually important. How smartly you can think and how quickly you can think in the question paper. So for that, the practice is important. And this time UPSC, UPSC themselves want you to prepare for CSAT. I would say once again, from last 3-4 years, I can see the question paper. I mean, I can say you with the level of question paper, I can see this, right? Okay, fine. Now let's move to another question. What is the remainder when it is divided by 100? This question is actually a difficult, tough question. I should say tough. Please leave it in the question paper if you don't know the process, right? And this question belongs to number system, right? So friends, just 51, 27, 35, 62, 75. Product of these number has to be divided by 100. So 3 into 17, 3 cube, and 5 into 7. I am writing these numbers in the prime factors of them, right? So this is 2 into 31 and this is 3 into 25, right? Okay, fine. So 1, 4, just wait, I'm talking about the powers of 3, right? So 1, 3, 4, 4 and 1, 5. So 3 raised to the power 5 we have. Now 7, right? 7 to the power 1. 7 to the power 1. Now 17 and 31. 17 and 31, right? Now let's talk about the powers of 5. So how many powers of 5 do we have? The powers of 5 we have 5 into 5 square. So 5 square into 1 5 and 1 2 we have, right? So when we multiply these numbers, when we multiply these terms, then actually we are getting like this. Okay. So when we are getting like this, then 5 into 2 is what? 5 into 2 is 10, right? And 3 to the power 5 is what? 3 to the power 5 is 243. 7 is what? 7. 17 is what? 17. 31 is what? 31. 5 square is what? 5 square is 25, like this. So we are getting this expression, right? So now everyone, you know, when you divide some number by 100, what is the remainder do you get? When we divide some number by 100, when some number is divided by 100, let's say the number is n. When n is divided by 100, the remainder what we get is what? Last 2 digit. Last 2 digit of n. Right, everyone? When any number is divided by n, so I mean when any number is divided by 100, then the last 2 digit of that number we get as remainder. Let's say we are dividing 850 by 100. So obviously the remainder is 50. 50 is what? 50 is last 2 digit of 850, right? So 850 is divided by 100, the remainder is 50, right? If you are dividing 1092 by 100, then the remainder is 92. 92 is what? Last 2 digit of this number, right? So when any number is being divided by 100, the last 2 digits of that number is are left as remainder. So we need to find the last 2 digits of this number. So obviously the last digit of this number will be 0. Right, everyone? The last digit of this product, the last digit of this product will be 0 because we have 110 over here, right? So the last digit will be always 0, and the second last digit we have to think, right? The second last digit we have to think. So 3 into 7 is 21, 21 and 7 is 7, 7 into 1 is again 7, and then 5, 7 into 5 is 35. So last 2 digits we are getting as 50. Okay, the last 2 digits we are getting at as 50, right? I repeat, 5 into 1, 5, 5 into 7, 35, 35 into 5 into 7 is 35 again, and then 5 into 3 is 15, right? So I am just multiplying the unit digit and I am trying to find the unit, and then we have 10, so just put 0, right? So 50, my answer is 50, right, everyone? Though friends, I can always say the scope of error is always there, right? People generally say the scope of improvement is always there, and I am saying the scope of error is always there in my solution. Fine. So please, if you find any kind of error, please let me know, right? I'll definitely try to rectify it. Okay, if it is actually a genuine error, right, everyone? Fine. Okay, this question is actually a tough question. Please don't solve it in the examination if you don't know the process. Right? Okay. Alright. Now let's move to another question. Okay, fine. This question belongs to ratio and proportion, everyone. Right. This question belongs to ratio and proportion. A sum of rupees 2500 is distributed among XYZ in the ratio this. What is the difference between the maximum share and the minimum share? This question is like categorized under the easy category, and this will take around 30 to 40 seconds of your, that's it. 1 by 2 is to 3 by 4 is to 5 by 6, right? You know what? We just multiply with the LCM of the denominators, right? All the numbers will be multiplied with the LCM of denominators. So LCM of denominators is 2, 4, 6. The LCM of 2, 4, 6 is what? 12, right? So multiply all the numbers with 12. What we are getting? 1 by 2 into 12 is what? 6. 3 by 4 into 12 is what? 3 by 4 into 12 is 9. 5 by 6 into 12 is what? 10, right? Why I have multiplied all the ratio terms with 12? Because I just wanted to remove the fraction part. I just wanted to convert them into integers. Right, everyone? So now all the numbers are all the ratio terms are converted into integers. So they are 6 is to 9 is to 10. Now we need to divide 2500 in the ratio of 6 is to 9 is to 10, right? We need to divide 100 in the ratio of 6 is to 9 is to 10. So just add the ratio terms. So just addition of ratio terms is what? 25, right? So 2500 divided by 25 will give you 100, right? So they are asking the difference between the maximum and the minimum, right? They are asking the difference between the maximum and minimum. So difference between maximum and minimum. So 10 minus 6 is what? 4, right? So 4 into 100, which is equal to 400, right, everyone? The answer is 400, right? Okay. So this will take around 40 to 50 seconds of your, not more than that, right? And this is actually a type of question which is actually an easy one, right? Okay, fine. Now let's move to another question. Okay, fine. This question again belongs to number system. And this question is like, this question you can solve it by using common sense only. No formula, nothing is required. This is a CSAT material question. Fine. For what value of n, the sum of the digits of the number 10 raised to the power n plus 1 is 2, right? Okay. So 10 raised to the power n plus 1 is 2, right? So n can be 0 also, right? Because 10 to the power 0 plus 1 is 1 plus 1 is 2. N can be 1 also. 10 to the power 1 plus 1 is 10 plus 1, 11. So digits of 11, the sum of the digits of 11 is 2, right? N can be 2 also, which is what? 10 to the power 2, which is 100. 100 plus 1 is 101. So 101, the sum of digits 1 plus 0 plus 1, which is actually 2, right? So n can be any number starting from 0, right? So 0, 1, 2, 3 up to infinite, anything n can take. So obviously for any whole number n, this expression is true, right? This is an easy question based on the common sense only, right? Okay, maximum 15 to 20 seconds, not more than that, right? You should have solved this type of questions if they are coming in the examination, because here you don't have to think, you need not to know anything prior. You just have to put the values of n, you just have to cross check your answer, that's it, right? Okay, fine. Now let's move to another one. Okay, question is saying in a class there are 3 groups A, B, C. If one student from group A and 2 students from group B are shifted to group C, then what happens to the average weight? Okay, fine. So it is like average, the topic. So what happens to the average weight of the students of the class? Nothing happens, because in the class no student is coming and no students is going out of the class. Within the class we have 3 different groups A, B, C, right? Or we can say we have all the students are sitting in 3 different rows A, B, C. So one student is going from row A to row B, right? So nothing is happening because no student is coming to the class and no student is going out of the class, right? So average remains same. Fine. A very simple question. 10 seconds only after reading this question, right? It will take 10 seconds. Right, everyone? After reading this question, it will take only 10 seconds. That's it. Fine. Okay. Now let's move. Okay, fine. Question says a shop owner offers the discount options on the articles to a customer. Okay, fine. So this question comes under the category of percentage topic, right? Successive discount. Successive discount of 10% and 20%, and then pays a service tax of 10%. Then pay a service tax of 10%. 10% means the customer has to pay the 10% service tax. Okay. See, everyone, I'm actually not able to get who is paying the service tax over here. The customer is paying the service tax, or the shopkeeper is paying the tax to the government. I think the customer is paying the service tax after 2 successive discount. Okay, fine. Friends, let me tell you, if this is what this is 10% service tax, so minus 20%, minus 10%, plus 10%. This is kind of this. Minus means discount, and plus means customer has to pay, right? 20% is customer getting the discount. I mean 10% and 20% the discount customer is getting. So I have written the wrong order actually. This is minus 10%, minus 20%, and plus 10%, right? And this is what? This is minus 20%, minus 10%, and then plus 10%. And here 10% is customer paying first, and then 20%, and then 10%. See, everyone, let me tell you one thing. If we change the discount order, right? If we change the order, of the discounts, final quantity remains same, final price remains same, right? So it means they all are same actually in terms of final amount, right? So all the 3 options are equally good for the customer. The option number D is the correct option, right? See, you don't need to solve this question. If you know the process, you can solve it very easily, right? And here, who is paying the service tax? I'm actually not able to get, but yes, I can definitely say one thing to you. All the schemes are same to the customers, right? It is immaterial who is paying service tax, but all the schemes are same to the customer, right, everyone? I think the customer is paying the service tax after the discounted price, right? Okay. So here D option is correct, and if you know the process, if you have read this type of question, then obviously this is a very simple question, and if you did not solve this type of question, then obviously you will take time to solve these type of questions. So this is again a simple one, right? I can say this is moderate kind of question, but this is if you know the process, it is actually an easy question for you, right? And if you don't know the process, you will take a lot of time to solve these type of questions, right? So yes, I'm not able to get who is paying the service tax actually, right? But still, I can say you all the schemes are same to the customer, right? So this will take around let's say 30 seconds, right? This will take around 30 seconds of your, right? Simple question. D option is correct, right? All right. So now let's move to other one. Okay. Next question. This question belongs to coding, decoding, general mental ability, right? Because the question is saying all the alphabets are numbered from 1 to 26. A is coded as 1 and Z is coded as 26, like this. G, H, I, D, E, F. Then what is A, B, C? Okay, fine. So G, H, I is 1578. Okay. D, E, F is 912. See everyone, D is what? D is fourth alphabet. E is what? E is fifth. D, E, F, sixth. So 456 is coded as 912. Then obviously it is double of this, right? Here also, let me check it. E is fifth. This is 7, 8, 9. Right? 7, 8, 9 is coded as 1578. Obviously it is also double of this, right? So 1, 2, 3. A, B, C is what? 1, 2, 3. So double of 1, 2, 3 is the answer. Right? Just multiply this number with 2. So this is 246. Right? 246 is the answer. A very simple question, right? Hardly it will take 10 seconds of your. That's it. Right everyone? Hardly it will take 10 seconds of your. Right? Okay. Now let's move to another question. Okay, this question is like again belongs to general mental ability. Right? Analogy. You can say analogy. Or missing terms. You can also call it missing terms. Right? Okay. ACPQ is related to BESU. Right? And MNGI is related to what? Okay, fine. So AB, after A, B is coming. So after M, which is coming? After M, N is coming, right? C, D, E, 1, gap of 1. So N, M, O, P is coming, right? Okay, fine. So P, Q, R, S, gap of 2, right? So G, H, I, J, right? So Q, R, S, T, gap of 3, right? So I, J, K, L, gap of 3. So this is M. So M, P, J, M, right? N, P, J, M, sorry. N, P, J, M, D option. Simple question, right everyone? Simple question. You will take around 20 to 25 seconds, I should say, right? Okay. So it will take around 20 to 25 seconds, right? Simple question, right? Around 25 seconds you will take. This is actually a simple question, right? Okay everyone, and based on the common sense only. That's it, right? Simple one based on the common sense, right? Now let's move to another one. Okay, what is the largest number among the following? See everyone, this question belongs to number system. And I just solved these type of questions also in our previous lectures, which is there in the in our YouTube playlist, right? So 1 by 2 to the power 6, 1 by 2 to the power minus 6, right? So this is equal to 2 to the power minus 6. No, sorry. What is the largest number among the following? See everyone, this question belongs to number system, right? And if you go through the YouTube playlist of our videos, you will get these type of questions over there, right? So this is what 1 by 2 raised to the power minus 6. This is actually 2 raised to the power 6. This is what? This is 3 raised to the power 4. This is what? Sorry, not 3 raised to the power 4. This is 4 raised to the power 3, right? This is 3 raised to the power 4 and this is 6 raised to the power 2. So 2 to the power 6 is 64, 4 to the power 3 is 64, 3 to the power 4 is 81, 6 square is 36, right? So what is the largest among the following? So the largest is what? Largest is 81. C option is the right one, right? This question is actually very easy question, friends, right? This will hardly take around 10 to 15 seconds of your, right? Easy question, right? In fact, very easy question, I should say, right? This will hardly take 10 to 15 seconds of your, and very easy question, right? So friends, if the analysis, just wait, let me discuss some other question if they are there. No. the next question is not there. So friends, now the analysis part. If I talk about the analysis, so I can say from number system, around 15 questions are there in the question paper, right? So only one topic has this much weightage, right? And the entire quant has around 35 questions in this question paper, right? And data sufficiency, this time they have asked very much. So around 6-7 questions are from data sufficiency. And if I talk about general mental ability, so they have asked around 10 questions, I guess, from general mental ability in this question paper, right? And the level of the question paper is moderate, right? You can't say this is very easy question paper, and you can't say it is tough question paper. It is not very tough, but yes, some questions are actually tough, right? Which I really don't prefer to solve in the examination hall. And friends, let me tell you one thing very clearly. Inside the examination hall, you just see the question. If the question is like, if the route map of the question is clear to you, I mean, if you are able to guess how to solve these type of questions, and if you have solved these type of questions earlier, then only you should solve those type of questions, because this time the question paper tells you this time the question paper gives an important message. The message is what? You should have solved only familiar questions in the question paper, right? Familiar questions means what? Like the kind of question that you have solved earlier also, in the process of your practice, in the process of your preparation. If you have solved the similar type of question, then only you should solve this question in the examination. Don't try to solve any new type of question in the examination hall, right everyone? This I would say. Please don't try to solve any new type of question inside the examination hall, okay? So once again, I'm talking about our upcoming programs, which we are going to offer this time. So our flagship program is PubAt 2021, right? Which will be taken by Ashutosh Pandey sir, right? A very famous name in the market, right? You can say. And PubAt test series will be there. PubAt QRP is quality revision program, which will be a kind of crash course for all the students for PubAt mains examination, right? And this time we are also coming up with ethics and essay writing. And yes, mains test series also. You can go to our Telegram channel and you can check the copies, evaluated copies, which are there with the program. The name was Mains Booster Program, right? And I'm also coming up with CSAT batch, right everyone? If you find them good, you can join these courses, right? And PubAt Foundation, Ashutosh sir is going to start it like from 15th October, right? And PubAt QRP, Ashutosh sir is going to start it very soon, right? The date will be published in the website. In the second week of October, it will be there. And mains test series, it's a very good program that we are going to offer this time. And it is going to be start from the coming Sunday onwards, right? And friends, thank you so very much for watching this video. And we have launched a website named ProdEgy.in, right? So please check this website, right everyone? ProdEgy.in, right? So all the informations are there in that site. And I really appreciate the patience of yours, because this video is too long. If you are like, if you are watching this video in one session, then it is very good. And this time we all were in pandemic and we all were in dilemma, like UPSC is going to be postponed or not. But still we have prepared it and we have given the examination. So I really appreciate your efforts. I really, I really regard your efforts. So friends, hats off to you. And it was really good, and all the very best for your mains examination, because I have also seen the prelims paper 1, I mean GS paper 1. So I can say one thing: if you are comfortable with 100 marks, I mean if you are sure with 100 marks that you are getting in paper 1, so please I think you can start with the mains preparation, because a cutoff won't be more than 100, I guess, this time. In fact, 100 is on the higher side. I'm saying cutoff won't be more than 100. You can just 100 or 101, 102, that's it. Like, it won't be more than that, because this time, you know why I'm saying this, the cutoff will be 100 or 101, because the last time it was 98. This time all the serious candidate appeared only, because the candidate who wanted to, you know, check the question paper, or who wanted to get the feel of the question paper, were actually got scared due to this pandemic, and they did not take the examination this time, right? This is the scenario. So only serious candidate gave the examination. So obviously cutoff may get a bit higher, but yes, at the same time the paper was also not that easy. So cutoff will be all the more will be similar to the last year's cutoff. So 100, 101, 102. So if you're like if you are very much confident about 100 plus marks, you can start with the preparation of mains, right? And yes, friends, all the very best. All the very best. Do well. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for watching this video. Thank you.